guys, so welcome back to my channel. It's been a while, I know, but I am back. Callaloo. So yeah, let's go. I already took out some of the Callaloo. I have this right here. So what I do, I usually buy the color, the shredded Callaloo already, cause your girl, yeah, can't bother with the something them. Forgot to do Callaloo. So what I do, I usually just put the color in sure so you guys see it. Alright, so I usually do. So most times, because I keep the color in the freezer, so most times it would be icy for me. But because I took it out some time ago, I don't necessarily need to use to thaw it out. And then when I just take it straight from the freezer, I don't need to add water because it's already icy, and then it just melts out when it gets warm. Right, so I don't know if it's me alone. Whenever I buy Callaloo from the supermarket, I have to pick it, I have to clean it same way, because you have these, like, I don't know if they don't strip the Callaloo good, but I'm talking about these things. So you still get them in there. So what I do, I have to kind of clean it, and then you have some stuff like this in it that don't really taste good when you cook, when you steam it. So you have a good amount of them, but when you pick it, when you clean your Callaloo, still works. Alright, so currently cleaning the Callaloo. You have a whole heap, guys. I have to tell you, I have a whole heap of it. But you don't necessarily have to nitpick everything, you know, out of it. You just want to pick the obvious. Because when you steam it, you don't taste it. But if you don't clean it now, when you steam it, you taste the whole heap of stringy inside of your mouth, and you don't want that. You want to enjoy your Callaloo, not true? To enjoy your steam, you see? They don't strip it, or when they strip it, you know, them strip it in the same thing. That alone me can say right now. But you guys, you have it. I think I'm going to add a little more Callaloo to this, because we're going to eat dinner from it. Going to eat dinner from it, and we're going to take some for lunch. So I think this should be fine. I think this should be fine, guys. I don't know if persons wash Callaloo. I don't, unless you buy it the bulk, and you have to cut it up for yourself. So yeah, don't worry, guys, I usually wear an apron. Whey, but they're dirty. So see, so this is how I usually use it. Use the color straight from the freezer, and then I just, you know, take out some of what I need. I think I need more than this now, so I can put back this. I'm not sure if there's a safer way to keep your Callaloo or keep your veg. You can tell me. You can let me know, but this is how I usually keep my Callaloo. Cabbage and stuff, I keep it on cooler. Again, if there's a safer way, or another way to keep it, you can let me know. You just have to just, right? So, then, pick the color, because we have one straight as is. So let's put it straight. These things, other than, if you don't clean them, you need to taste them. So, let's taste like sticks. Alright. So what I do now, I have my seasoning. I use island spice all-purpose, and I use all-purpose seasoning here. I usually use this one only, but then I think them are saying we need a different taste, so I bought this and I use a little of this on it. Alright, so we're going to add some seasoning to it. Remember, don't add a lot, guys, because if you add a lot when the callaloo steam, it's going to be salty. So it should be good, and then I use my hands and I mix it up, stir it in. So everything is well seasoned. So this is how it looks with the seasoning. So the seasoning that I use, the island spice all-purpose seasoning, it has in everything in it. Pepper seeds, everything you can think of. It's really good. So you don't necessarily have to, you know, use any other seasoning. This one, the Body Complete seasoning, it has in like herbs. It's a herbal seasoning. So like garlic, cilantro, all of those pimento seeds, everything, you have it in there. So it's a complete season, as it says. So when I use those seasonings, I don't need to use a lot of it. And you don't need any other seasoning. Alright, guys? Tend to use it. I usually use what is seasoning name? I don't remember. But they say it's good. Wash everything. Wash your chopping board, people, because we don't use chopping boards every day. So we need. Alright, so I have sweet pepper, onion, and tomato we're going to use today. So what I usually, so I use a piece of the sweet pepper already. And guys, if you're using onion and you don't want your onion, you know, onion burn eye, right? Don't wet your onions. Don't wet your onions. Don't wet your onions, and it reduces some of the burn. So we're going to chop. Are you guys seeing? Yeah, right. So we're going to, and I usually like my seasoning stuff cut large. And I like them crunchy. The Mara don't like them crunchy, so kind of start ensuring that they're well cooked. But I like them crunchy, so like my sweet pepper and all that. I love my sweet pepper crunchy, and I love them big, slice big in my food. I'm using tomato. Cut your tomato simple. I just cut it in half, and then I just slice them, right? Simpler that way. Instead of you have the whole tomato and then you're trying to cut it, like cut your finger, right? So I already used piece of the onions. So when I go to when I'm buying onions, tomato, carrots, those type of things, when I buy them, I try to buy them small, because when I buy them big, this is what happens. You can't use off everything one time, so you leave it back. Right? So same thing for the onions. Cut my onions big. And I love onions, I love sweet onions in my food. I love my onions. So we're doing boy, see? God knows the man a chef. I get in there, people, I get in there. Alright, so this is what I have. So I'm going to get my pot. I think I can use, this smaller pot. Right. Get some oil. Not a lot of oil, guys. Not a lot of oil you're going to use. Alright, and then when you let me show you how many oil I use. So this is the oil that I use, right? Alright, so I usually use my big spoon. Oh God. I usually wait until the oil kind of hot a little. Let me bring you guys closer. Before I add, not today. Sometimes I just throw in everything, depending on how I feel. Don't wait until it's hot. This is how my vegetable looks. Right. I'm gonna just my vegetable, my seasoning, guys, and then tend to use a little more complete seasoning. Add to the spices in there, and they fry up with it, so they also taste seasoned. And then we stir. And I don't use pepper, guys. I don't use pepper because mealy eating from the pot now, so I don't use pepper in my food. Try not to. Smells really nice, guys. If you can't cook and you want your neighbors to feel like you can cook, just put some seasoning, put some onion and some garlic and sweet pepper, tomato, and just fry it up. I think you chef it up. I think you chef it up in the kitchen. Yeah. This is how it looks right now. As I said, them are like his seasoning stuff cooked thoroughly, so they're soft. So I try it. But for me, right now I would stop. Just kind of saute with the seasoning, and that's good for me. But for them, I like when them cook thoroughly. So that's why I try it. You have to do it. As I said before, I usually cook for myself. Yeah. But no. You know, when you take up the people things by your head, and it's not you alone, you have to just work with it. Okay. Alright, so after this, you guys can see in my pot. going to take a callaloo, we're going to put it in. We're using a small pot. What I usually do, add some, turn on the stove, add some, kind of stir it, and bring up the seasoning. Woo! See me turn over my pot. Hold on. Let me hold it. So add some of the callaloo and then kind of stir your seasoning from the bottom so they don't burn. Just mix it in well. After this, add the remaining callaloo. And so because I took out the callaloo for some time now, so it thaw. I don't have any ice to make the callaloo steam. So what I have to do is add a little water. Add a little water to it. Ooh. And let it stay there and just steam. Voila. Just leave it there till about I'll check on it like probably the next 5 to 10 minutes, and then I stir it again. So this is the first time looking at it. Always have a clean kitchen. Always clean up after yourself. When you finish, use the kitchen. That's my theme. Alright? If somebody come at your house and ask you for water, then when them come in your kitchen, they're supposed to fry it. Alright? Okay guys, so this should be the last, no? Our callaloo should be ready. Callaloo is ready, guys. Alright, so I did not cook anything with the callaloo because we already have rice in the fridge. So we're just going to use that for today. I do hope that you guys learned something different and you guys enjoyed the video. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more interesting recipe and also about us. Love you guys.